Today, the story of the White Otter Castle and the man who built it. This is In Through the Outdoors, and I'm your guide, Chasen Walter. YouTube influencer Jay Siemens was on a trip with John Hoyer and a few other fellas in search of big lake trout.
This is a sunset country gem I've heard about many times, and definitely much easier to get to in the winter than the summer. Still, you can definitely portage and canoe in here in the summer, but looks like a lot of people snowmobile in here.
I've never heard of the White Otter Castle, but Jay's visit intrigued me. I wanted to know more about who built it and how did it get there. It's an amazing story, but tragic for the loner who built what people call a castle on the shore of White Otter Lake. James Alexander McQuat, better known as Jimmy, grew up farming, but he left that somewhat lucrative life behind. He made the trek via canoe to the spot on White Otter Lake he would call home. As a boy, he was told, "Ye'll never do no good, ye'll die in a shack," and that's the reason he built his log castle. Jimmy was a loner but longed for love and had his chance, but for some reason backed out. He didn't drink, smoke, or cuss, and he single-handedly felled trees, cut, hewn, and placed the logs one by one all by himself. It was a massive home that looked more like a barn with a turret that stood 40 feet tall on property he truly never owned. He trapped his food but would go to a town called Ignace for supplies. A trip mostly by canoe, a full day there and a full day back. He would walk 12 miles to spend Christmas with friends, but in 1918, he never showed. In the spring, they found his body on shore, a button caught in his fishnet. His castle is now his headstone and sees many visitors yearly. I'm Chasen Walter, and that's In Through the Outdoors. I hope you get out there real soon. As for me, there's no doubt I'll be out chasing Walter. Be safe, and thanks for listening. If you're looking for episodes in print, go to chasenwalter.com and make the trip to Brookings County Outdoor Adventure Center, indoor archery and gun ranges. They also have rooms to rent for your special event. Go to bcoac.org for more info.